Hi, my name's Glenn, and here are a few tips on how to record your child's birthday party, either using a camera or a still camera or a movie camera to capture those moments for a lasting memory for your child's birthday party. Yeah, I often get asked by parents if they can record my show, and I guess what they're really wanting to do is have a lasting memory of that birthday party for their children. So here are a few ideas of the best way to capture your child's birthday party. Number one, if you can afford to get a professional photographer, I would highly recommend that. They're not as expensive as you may think, and they're going to capture some really good images which you're going to really treasure and look back on in years to come. So the cost of hiring one of those people is going to be outweighed by the lovely memories you're going to have of your child's birthday party. Yeah, another good idea is to ask around to the parents who are coming to the party and to see whether any of those parents are actually do have an interest in photography, because a lot of people do. So you might find that some of the parents of the children you're inviting to your party are actually very good, keen amateur photographers, and they will also be more than happy to help you out to take some photographs of your birthday party. Now, what I suggest if you're taking photographs, what I do see is a lot of parents standing quite a way back and taking large shots of the whole group of children. That is okay, but really what you would like to do, I guess, for the future and for future reference when you're looking back on the party, is to zoom in and take some very close photographs of your children. So what I would suggest is come closer. Also, get down on your knees at the child's level so that your face is the same level as their face, and take those photographs, zoom in to a small group of children and capture their smiles and their laughs and their reactions up close. So get down, get on the child's level, zoom in, wait for those happy moments and snap away. When you're recording a magic show, whether it's my one or someone else's show, there are key times in that show when there's some guaranteed interaction. It might be part of a magic trick. On my show, it's probably the rabbit production. So the thing to do is, before the party starts, go and talk to the magician and ask them, are there some key moments I need to look out for? And then you can get ready with your camera to record the burst of delight when the rabbit is produced, or the child feels something appear in their own hand. When you are taking still photographs, once you've got yourself in a good position, which will be up front, down low, on the same level as the children, with the camera facing towards the children, it is a waiting game. So yes, you have to have the camera ready, and you have to have some patience, ready to snap at the right time. Lucky with digital cameras, it's not going to cost you any more money to take one photograph or 10 photographs, but you do need some patience to be able to wait for those big happy moments. Using a video camera is a very common request. Glenn, can I video your show? Bearing in mind, my show is a 40-minute show, and that's a very long time to be holding a video camera. A very common thing that I see is that parents take the video camera, they stand down the back of the party, and they film my show, and they see the back of the children's heads. That's not so good, because when you look back on that in years to come, you're not going to see the laughter and joy on the faces of your children. It soon becomes boring watching my show over and over again. But I don't think you can ever be bored with watching your children laughing and having a great time having watched my show. I believe there is a better way of filming, and it's very similar to still photography. That is to take your camera and get yourself a nice comfortable seat up in front of the crowd of children who are sitting on the ground. Get a nice low seat, get yourself comfortable, have the camera facing towards the children. At any time when the children are up assisting me, you can always swing the camera around to capture those moments when they are up helping. But I think the main thing is to capture the faces and the delight on the children's faces. So get yourself a nice comfortable seat up the front, down low, on the same level as the children and start recording the happy party there. Also, with the camera, don't feel that you have to record the entire show. So once you've got yourself a nice comfortable seat and you've taken some shots of the children enjoying themselves, getting excited and laughing, and you've swung the camera around, you've caught some shots of me interacting with the children, have a break for a while. And then restart up the camera again, because it can be very tiring if you're sitting there for 40-45 minutes just with a camera. If you take a look on my website, there's some really good examples of some photographs that have been taken up close, and I think if you have a look at those, you'll see what I mean about zooming in, getting low and capturing those happy faces. So have a look at the photographs that are currently on my website. Also, have a look at the video on my site. You'll see that when I've recorded that, I've used the close-up shots of the kids just bursting with delight and having a great time. So that's also a very good example you can look at and to see what works. A close-up shot is so much more effective than a broad shot where you can't really see all the kids' faces. So have a look at the content on my website, the photographs and the video, and that will really give you a good idea what to do before my show starts. So I hope you found those tips helpful, and I hope that when it's your child's birthday party, you take some great photographs, some great videos, and have a lasting memory of your child's party.